Hi, this is Vadivel, 26 years old. Past 4 years breathing difficulties இருந்தது, மூச்சு விடுறது ரொம்ப சிரமமாக இருந்தது. ஸோ கூகுள் ரிவ்யூஸ் பார்த்துட்டு பெஸ்ட் டாக்டர் வேணும்னுட்டு செக் பண்ணதில் ஃபைன் பண்ணது சஞ்சீவ் மோஹாண்டி டாக்டர். ஸோ லாஸ்ட் வீக் வந்து செக் பண்ணேன். அதில் எண்டோஸ்கோபி செக் பண்ணும்போது வந்து சைனசிட்டிக்ஸ் இஷ்யூ இருந்தது. ஸோ அதனால தான் breathing difficulty. ஸோ அதுவும் ரொம்ப சிவியராக இருந்ததுனால இமீடியட்டாக சர்ஜரி பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ எஸ்டர்டே வந்து சர்ஜரி பண்ணேன், எண்டோஸ்கோபிக் சர்ஜரி சைனசிட்டிக்ஸ்க்கு. இப்போ வந்து வித்தின் 1 டேயில் சர்ஜரி ஓவர், டிஸ்சார்ஜிங்காக போகிறேன். ஸோ தேங்க்ஸ் டு சஞ்சீவ் மோஹாண்டி டாக்டர் as well as his team. ஸோ நர்ஸ் as well as எல்லோரும் நல்லா அங்கே ட்ரீட் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ MGM doing a better job.
Well, talking about this patient Vadivel, he's been suffering with all sorts of allergic complaints, nasal block, heaviness of head, the headache, typical as they go from pillar to post and keep seeking different type of remedies for allergy. They think it is allergy. But when he came here, he had a very worried look on his face. And the moment I examined, found not only the septum was deviated to one side, which most of us have without any symptoms, he already had lot of muck inside the nose, the nasal cavity, pus dripping both in front of the nose, back side of the nose, dripping to the throat. Basically, he was very uncomfortable and he was very fidgety even during the examination. So, as is the norm, we did a diagnostic endoscopy, found out, again it clarified whatever clinically we found out, and it was completely reconfirmed by the CT scan of the paranasal sinuses, we called all the nose, facial bones and all that. It was completely, it gave a look of, in COVID era, we have to rule out fungal sinusitis, and he clinically had all the characteristics of what a typical allergic sinusitis would be all about. So we embarked on the surgery and endoscopically corrected the septum as a standard of care. But what was surprising was all the sinuses were filled with purulent secretions. And that really gave so-called function of the sinuses, which is to lighten the skull and make it the so-called air conditioning of the facial skeleton. That was heavy and that was incapacitating the skull. I'm happy that after the surgery, he's not only having a good lease of life with regards to nasal airway passage, which has been done well, and he's breathing freely. So primarily, after the surgery, he got relieved of his symptoms. Not only the nasal airway, but got relieved of his headache, the heaviness. He started feeling better. Though we call it the quality of life, he was really happy because in a very near future, he still is planning to go abroad and to an European country, where he was really worried, sick about the thought of a perennially closed nose and having problems of allergy along with this discomfiture of headache and heaviness and all of that. So with the standard of care procedure and of course with the instrumentation that we have here, I was able to reach the nook and corners of all the niche areas and relatively inaccessible zones in the sinuses, and did a thorough cleaning. And with regular follow-up, that he's been almost a month and a half now, post-operatively, and he's doing pretty well. So another smiling face, a very nice patient feedback, and we all strive for ultimate aim for all surgeons is to give good patient outcomes. Thank you very much.